Jeff can ride his bicycle at 15 miles per hour. How far can Jeff ride in t hours, assuming he takes no breaks? Write a linear function d of t. So the problem really doesn't ask us for a numerical answer. What it's asking us is to give an equation for a function that represents the situation. Well, imagine if Jeff rides for 1 hour. If he rides for 1 hour, given his speed, he will get 15 miles away from wherever he started. So the distance d will be 15 miles, 15 times 1. That's if he rides for 1 hour. If he rides for 2 hours, that would be 15 times 2, and so on, 15 times 3. We are not given the time that Jeff rides. What we are told is that he will ride for t hours. And t can be anything. It can be 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 75 hours. So this number here, this 1, 2, or 3, is really your t. It just, the problem doesn't provide a specific number. So when you write the function for the distance, the speed times the time, 15t, and you're done. Now, sometimes a question might say, how far can Jeff ride in t hours away from his house, for example? Given that he started 2 miles away from his house. For whatever reason, his bicycle was already 2 miles away from his house, so he doesn't start at his house. He's already 2 miles in, and then he starts his ride at 15 miles an hour. In that case, the 2 miles will be added in the back because that's already a given. That's his starting point, which is a 2, and then you add 15 miles more to that 2 every hour that he rides. But for this specific question, you don't have plus 2, you just say 15t, and you're done.